Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and start. It's my first Let's Play here. First part of Control. I picked up check this menu. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, quote unquote, number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representation of architecture, home material under the Bureau of Investigation is to be brought through the private interest of any lobby personnel in breach of these policies. Please notify your supervisor immediately. That just opened. I mean, from the get-go, this game looks really good. The controls play pretty smooth. The lighting. I mean, I've heard great things about this game. That's the only reason why it got me into it. It's crazy. It just opens by itself. Let's see here. Let's look around. Check this out first. Expenditure summary. Executive sector Q2 major staffing surveillance. Data center initiative construction minor. Office equipment janitorial. So been finding a second document I found that goes under research and records correspondence. That's what I found earlier. They had a little icon here. Just check this out.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Interesting. So L3 to sprint. Okay. It's crazy. Almost looks like the guy from Breaking Bad. Let's check out what's in this door. Door number 2. Looks like the restroom. Nothing in the toilet.
Federal Bureau of Control.
FBC.
All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I crouch? Let's check this out over here. Oh, there's no entrance on that way. Oops. Picked up another correspondence. Looks like a security order. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all. Blank. A shark in his blank, although secure blank. Permission to blank, following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill blank. Alright, doesn't really help out anything. Sounds like someone's in here. R4. FBC, hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from r4.e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department. Chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 require inter-department claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy reviews. Okay, so that goes under official. I'm not alone.
Hello?
That's the worker from the portrait. Let's check what's in here real quick. So far the soundtrack is pretty good. Look at this portrait right here. It's like it's following us, guys.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face.
New
in
mission.
my book.
Welcome to the oldest house.
Somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Looks like just
But
an
that
empty
said, I know what you're thinking. If there's
storage
an axe
room.
murderer around, that's him.
So far the feeling of the game is pretty, gives me a little Max Payne feeling. If you guys remember playing Max Payne at all. There's that picture again. Mr. Heisenberg. It's at the elevator, right? Let's check what's over here. Let's take a detour. Alright. What's in here? Hold up. This is the previous room I was in. Oh, okay. So we passed by there. This one just opened up. Interesting. Someone's messing with us here, guys. Changed up the whole room. Going up.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Looks like a CG, guys. Starring Courtney Hope. don't know about you guys, I like action adventure games like this where you gotta really pay attention and try to solve any type of a mystery or unknown journey. But yeah, I heard this game is really crazy, so sorry about that. I was actually drinking a venti nitro cold brew, salted honey. I recommend that drinks.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Dylan.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
It's great, and graphics are insane here. Let's check this out. Why is the alarm on? Another correspondence. Take a look. Oh, this was updated. Drafting. Pending a notification of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Interesting. Guess we can't go in here. We need a clearance level 1. Looks to be a key card machine. There's another picture of Heisenberg right there. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm the type of gamer that likes to look through every corner just to make sure we don't miss anything here. Alright, let's check this out. It's non-official. Federal Bureau of Control, Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Not a single one. Trench. I'm sure everything's gonna come together. The hell is that? Alright.
Shit.
Oh, it was a gunshot.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who am I talking to? So we're at the director's office. Okay, so directional up actually pops up the menu of the map. This door looks crazy. It looks like it would be a door. Murder weapon. Dude shot himself. Someone had a bad day.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
So far, this game's crazy, guys.
Oh, look at this place. Where am I?
Shoot. Looks like we're inside a VR mission from Metal Gear Solid. It's a lot of mumbling. Okay, looks like there's platforming here. X to jump. Alright. Okay, melee triangle. Haha. Success.
The same gun.
Trophy earned. Choose to be chosen.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Don't mind if I do, thank you. R2 to fire service weapon. L2 to aim. Alright. Stop moving. Okay, so it reloads by itself. This looks like a tutorial, but okay. Boy. So satisfying. Alright, so far guys, the control of the action is very straightforward, it's smooth. And these dudes shoot back. Yeah, it almost reminds me of Uncharted. What are all these blue little spectacles? Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. I'm guessing those blue little dots are the health elements. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be transporting out of here. Okay, the board. Sounds like Big Brother to me. It's Heisenberg.
Something was coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Okay, so I just picked up this weapon from this guy that just got shot from it. Still trying to figure out what happened there. Let's go ahead and move forward. Whoa. That changed quickly.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Dang, who stopped it? Oh, shoot.
Get the fuck away!
Hold up. Collectibles. We got one research and records. Let's check it out. Okay, so we established that this dude, aka Heisenberg, is Director Trench. Zachariah Trench. Alright. Case 5. So this is the service weapon that we just picked up from the other room, previous room that we just went through. No unique procedures required. Description, parallelity. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows... That's a huge word. To blank. This object must be only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank, if rejected, applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by... Alright guys, I'm just gonna let you guys read that. Let's see what else we picked up here. Oh, it's a video.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service
Pretty
weapon
awesome,
is, of
guys.
course, a
Put a lot of
prime
work into this game.
example of an OOP, a
Actual
very
actors as well.
powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Federal Bureau of Control. So it's... looks like the foundation of this game is going to be based upon FBC, aka Federal Bureau of Investigation. But in that case, it's called Control here. But man, I'm not getting used to these doors opening by itself. Okay, so it's saving point. Let's just backtrack real quick if there's anything over here. You would think it would open, right? Just want to get rid of that alarm. Low key, it's bothering me. Can we shoot this TV screen? Nope. 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 That's not it either. Oh, it has to be this. Oh, didn't work, guys. Alright, let's check out the map again. Coming from the director's office. Alright. So this is called a
hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Oops.
The dead man. Okay.
Ooh. That's not good. Interesting. Couldn't escape any blast right there. My bad, guys. Let's try that again. Okay. Scope gun blazing over there. Don't piss me off.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Good man. Okay.
What is this? Another one? What do you think this is? These look like piñatas in here. Okay. Nope. Nope. That it? Oh, looks like there's some more Goonies in there. Hold on. Picked up something. What did I pick up? Assets. So it looks like we could actually modify our weapons. Okay. And it looks like we could actually pick up personal modification effects as well to equip. Obviously, when we progress through the game. Saw this mumbling. Almost sounds like a chant they're doing. But yeah, it's pretty eerie. Let's check this out. Picked up another collective correspondence. Dinner reservations. Federal Bureau of Control. Once again, dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. She is turning 46. So it looks like when I was fighting those Goonies, I actually picked up a few things. It says 1,150. I'm guessing that's what I'm probably going to be using to upgrade weapons and maybe purchase personal modifications. So let's. Whoa. Looks like another one. It's pretty crazy. Alright. Ooh, it opened. Hold up. Let's check what's over here first. Shelter. Almost looks like maybe a saving point. Oops. Looks like I'm gonna be going back here. Marshall. We checked out the suspect of AWE and told us it wasn't anything just like the house fire before. The malfunctioning Special Agent Keenum. What did we just pick up, guys? Looks like we gotta go here. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
The hiss. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors enter the lobby. So we start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964. As part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. 1. Are you here to see someone? 2. Are you from New York City or just visiting? 3. How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. The responses are within acceptable range of defiance. See, remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I agree. No such thing as too suspicious. Alright.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you...
Let you guys read this. So, looks like we gotta refer to the file 4-93-6942. We'll go ahead and check that out later.
Comment over
We
and
might
over.
have to go back to that. Looks like we're getting closer, guys. Do I need to heal? Bruh. I gotta redo this part again. Nope.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Oh my gosh. That guy has more armor. I'm not liking that guy.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay, you're the guy earlier. Chill right here.
Must cleanse control points.
Nice. It's Trench talking.
Corrupt. Spreading.
Awesome, we got a personal mod. So it looks like we could deconstruct it and turn it into one of those particles. We got a health boost and energy boost. Which one? I think we're gonna go ahead and do health, guys. Looks good. That's it. Hidden trend. So these are marked CAT 1-37928 executive. This one's alerts.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Interesting. This has to be something to deal with this. Whoa.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Who is talking? Looks like I change outfits in here. I'm a civilian. Okay, so there's central points or fast travel points. Looks like we're going to be unlocking a few of these as well.
Please, talk to me.
Okay.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Compromise agents. So this goes to the cafeteria, nostalgia
Is it
department,
safe to come out?
communications, dead letters. No access. There's another one of those shelters that we just opened from the previous room.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking
Just
out.
read my mind.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole
Control
room
point.
shifted around.
So we gotta
Did
cleanse more control
And you
points, guys.
entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before
Guess
you
that's the
became the new
goal.
director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
Let's check this out.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
It's like, oh, here it is. There's more collectibles. Under research and records. Control points. By explaining how we cleanse the control points. Right, let's move on.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Hold up, girl. Patience. Just take a detour somewhere here real quick. That's the elevator. Let's see if we could access any of these parts right here. It's a level 3 clearance. Looks like we could go in here. We are in a small little facility. Looks like this spot was being recorded. It looks like a jukebox. The heck? I'm sure we're gonna have to go in there later on. Alright. Alright, Emily Pope. One moment. Gotta see what's up here. I don't think I checked this place out. It's another one of those boxes, containers. So I got 6 of those now. It's level 4. Nice. That is so satisfying to see. Weapon damage. Weapon armor damage, so damage against enemy armor. 32%. It's not bad. Go ahead and take that. Like I said, guys, I like checking every corner before moving on to the next section. And that'll definitely help us out. Better research, technological restrictions. Examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Certain limitation, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. What's that? It's not allowed to liquid radio. Okay. Let's put on some tracks. And shifted bathroom complaint. I don't wanna see what this door connects to. That was weird. Anything up here? Let's take a look at this picture. All the presidents. Looks like an empty room. Another box. I'm gonna find out soon what those materials are used for. Alright, hope.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Someone's infected.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
At least not yet.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
So the goal is finding
I didn't
Dylan.
imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no
Alright,
stupid
welcome
questions.
to the Otis house.
The
Completed.
door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the sign. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Looks like we could ask questions.
So HRAs stop you from becoming hiss.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, so it highlights the questions that you already asked. I'll go ahead and ask
Can you
away.
tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head.
Heisenberg.
Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Last question.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Alrighty then.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.